The village thought Rafik was crazy. Every morning, before the sun touched the fields, he walked to the edge of the forest. He carried a bowl of milk, some dry bread, and a whistle. He would sit under the same tree, wait, and whistle. Nothing happened. But Rafik kept coming. Every day. People laughed. Some pitied him. A few even warned him, "Rafik, forget that dog. He's gone. It's been 2 years." But Rafik never stopped. Because he knew. Deep in the forest, beyond the thorns and silence, someone was waiting. Someone who once saved his life. And had never let go. Chapter 1, The Beginning of a Bond. Rafik lived alone in a small village near the edge of the forest. He was a woodcutter, quiet and hard-working. Years ago, his parents had passed away. No wife. No children. Just his tools, a tiny mud house, and silence. Until the day he found a shivering puppy near the forest edge. Its fur was muddy, one leg hurt, and it had big, fearful eyes. Rafik picked it up gently. "You look lost," he whispered. He took it home, cleaned its wound, fed it milk, and made a bed of old cloth. He named it Sheru. Day by day, the dog grew stronger. It followed Rafik everywhere, into the forest, to the market, even to the village mosque. People started calling them the shadow pair. Where one went, the other followed. But it wasn't just love. Sheru saved Rafik once when a wild boar attacked him in the forest. The dog had jumped in, barking and biting, buying time until villagers heard the screams. Rafik owed him everything. Chapter 2, The Disappearance. One evening, as clouds rumbled and lightning danced across the sky, Rafik and Sheru went deeper into the forest than usual. "I just need a few more logs," Rafik said, wiping sweat. Sheru was uneasy. His ears perked up. He kept growling toward the trees. Then, crack! A giant branch fell. The earth trembled. Sheru barked madly. Rafik turned to run, but twisted his ankle. "Sheru, go!" he shouted. But the dog didn't leave. Instead, Sheru dragged him under a thick bush just as more branches came crashing down. By the time the storm cleared, Sheru was gone. Rafik shouted his name until his throat hurt. He searched with a lantern all night. He returned the next day and the next. No sign. Just broken branches and paw prints. That stopped. Chapter 3, Grief That Wouldn't Heal. Rafik didn't eat properly for days. He barely spoke. He walked miles every day calling Sheru's name. His voice echoed in the trees but brought back nothing. "Maybe he died," someone said. "Maybe a leopard got him," said another. Rafik refused to believe it. "He saved me. He wouldn't just disappear." So he kept going back. Same tree. Same milk. Same whistle. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. People forgot, but not Rafik. Chapter 4, The Stranger. One winter morning, a jeep stopped near Rafik's hut. A woman in a city coat stepped out. "Are you Rafik?" "Yes. I'm Dr. Nina. I'm part of a wildlife research team. We study wolves and wild dogs in the forest." She took out her phone and showed him a photo. Rafik dropped the phone. It was Sheru. Alive. Bigger. Leaner. His collar was gone. But it was him. "He's been spotted near our camera traps. He doesn't go near other animals. He eats only what he catches. But every time he hears a whistle, he freezes." Rafik's hands trembled. "Where?" She gave him the location. It was deep. Very deep. No roads. Dangerous. "I want to come," Rafik said. She paused. "It's not safe." "I don't care." Chapter 5, Into the Forest. They walked for hours. Thick trees, crawling vines, and silence that pressed against their ears. They finally reached a small clearing. "Try the whistle," Dr. Nina said. Rafik raised it to his lips. "Weo. Weo." Silence. Then a rustle. A shape moved between trees. Eyes glowing. Closer. Closer. Rafik gasped. It was Sheru. Older. Thinner. But unmistakably Sheru. Their eyes met. Rafik took a step forward. Sheru. The dog barked once. Then paused. And suddenly, he ran, not away, but toward him. Jumped. Crashed into his chest. And licked his face like it was yesterday. Rafik cried into his fur. You waited. You waited all this time. Sheru whimpered. And didn't let go. Chapter 6, The Journey Back. Bringing Sheru home wasn't easy. He had become half wild. Scared of noise. Scared of people. But Rafik was patient. Day by day, he fed him gently. Sat beside him for hours. He spoke to him like he always did. Slowly, Sheru began to trust again. Back in the village, people were stunned. That's the same dog. He survived for 2 years. He came back. Rafik just smiled. He never left. He was just waiting for me to find him. Chapter 7, The Letter. One day, a young boy came to Rafik's hut with a letter. It was from Dr. Nina. Dear Rafik. After watching you and Sheru, I've decided to start a rescue program for lost dogs in the forest. We want you to be part of it. Your bond with Sheru showed us what loyalty truly means. If you agree, we'll provide training, shelter support, and a job. Let me know. With hope. Dr. Nina. Rafik looked at Sheru. The dog wagged his tail. Rafik nodded. Let's do this. Chapter 8, The Legacy. Months passed. Rafik now worked with forest rangers, rescuing and training lost or abandoned animals. Sheru became a legend. School children visited just to see the loyal dog of the forest. Rafik would often sit under the same old tree and tell them the story. He would end it with, sometimes, love is not about speaking. It's about waiting. And Sheru waited for me when the world gave up. Conclusion. Years later, Sheru passed away in his sleep beside Rafik. The entire village attended his funeral,